Welcome to Pressure Crisp, everybody. My name is Lisa. Today we have a request from a YouTube subscriber, Leanne Rish. I think is her name. Let's just double check this because I can't remember anything. Yes, her name is Leanne Rish. She said, I would like to see you cook a steak on broil mode with the Ninja Foodi. I may get one if it turns out good. The Ninja Foodi, it's not going to taste like it's been cooked on the grill. You're not going to have that smoky flavor. But I can say when I do winter up in New York, I usually don't eat steak during the winter because I want it cooked on the grill. For her request, I just picked up a ribeye. It's about 1 inch thick. It said it's a bone in, but there's only like a smidgen of a piece right there. It's well marbled, a lot of fat. This is my favorite steak. I'm not going to add any seasoning besides salt and pepper. You can add whatever seasonings that you want for your steak. This is how I prefer mine because I like to taste the beef flavor. I enjoy that. I just like salt and pepper. I'm simple, man. I'm just simple. I should have taken it out earlier. It's still chilly. So I'm touching it right now. It's a bit chilly. So I'm going to let it come up to room temperature, probably like for 30 minutes. Let's just jump right in and get started on this. Okay, before I start the Ninja Foodi, I do want to say that we're going to be using the enclosed rack that came with it. Because on broiler function, you want the food as close as possible to the heat source because you want that brown caramelization to happen. That's where a ton of flavor comes into play. You want the fat to be cooked somewhat and also let the fat caramelize. We're going to go ahead and lower the lid. We're going to hit broil. It automatically defaults to 10 minutes. I'm going to let this preheat for 5, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit start. Okay, another great tip for your kitchen, invest in a good digital instant read thermometer. They're worth the money. This is a Thermopen. I've had this, I don't know how many years, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, I'm not quite sure. But the only thing I've had to replace is the battery. Replaced the battery, I think, once or twice, that's it. And I always keep it in my drawer right here, or when I'm going out to the grill, it fits into your back pocket, or it's just nice. And it comes in a multitude of different colors. I got the leopard print, thought it was cute. But this is just one of my best tips. So to this steak, because I'm simple when it comes to steak, I'm just going to take salt, kosher salt, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on. I'm going to take pepper, just a little bit of pepper. Going to flip it over. Once again, just a bit more salt. This is about a 1 inch steak. And that's all I do to my steaks. Another tip, take it out at least 30 minutes before you're going to cook it. And always preheat your Ninja Foodi for at least 5 minutes. Because when you put this steak on that trivet, you want to hear a sizzle. It's been preheating for 7 minutes. I'm going to flip the top. Take my trusty tongs. And we're just going to put that steak right on there. Close the lid. I'm going to set the time for, I'm just going to go up while it's running. I'm going to set it for 10 minutes, but we're going to flip it halfway through. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and open it up. And we're getting some nice caramelization here and here. Before all that heat goes out, I am going to take this steak. We're going to flip it. Now, I like my steaks medium rare, so it's probably going to take a little bit longer than that 10 minutes. According to the timer, we have 4 minutes and 14 seconds left on the 10 minutes. So we'll do a temp at the 10-minute mark and go from there. So we have about 48 seconds left. I do want to take a quick temp before it completely shuts off. So let's just open the lid. Beautiful. It's looking fantastic. We are getting some nice brown here and also along the fat. Yeah, we got 112, 113. 106, 105, 104. We're going to cook it for a few more minutes because I do not want this overdone. I am anti-overdone. Alright. I'm going to tack on probably like 3 more minutes and see what happens from there. We have, let's see, 17 seconds left. I'm going to open the lid, see what temperature we're at, because I like mine medium rare. Just going to stick it in there and see what we're at. We're at 115. So I'm actually going to pull this steak. I'm going to let it rest because it will continue to cook just a bit. And that's one thing I do not like is overdone steak. That's beautiful. You do have some nice caramelization here and here. I mean, this is nothing like a grill. You're not going to get the same benefits, but the way I see it, it's better than nothing, especially during the winter. I mean, summertime, by all means, break your grill out and do it. So I'm going to let this rest for at least 15 minutes, and we'll do a taste test. Okay, time for that taste test. I did cut it in half before I'm going to show it to you, but this is the way I like my steak. A lot of people would consider that way underdone. This cooked for 13 minutes on broil only. You do have some nice caramelization on the fat. The meat could stand a little bit more caramelization, but if you like it more well done, you're going to get that caramelization that you're wanting. Like right here on the edge, right here. This is nice and caramelized. The meat, it's good. Summertime, definitely grill. Not knocking the Ninja Foodi, but during the winter, the Ninja Foodi will be fine to grill a steak inside the house. We'll broil it. We're using the broil method this time. So let's just grab a fork. Oh, I do want to show you something. This is Malden sea salt flakes. You can get this on Amazon. This is wonderful on steak, especially if you dry age your own steak. This is good, but dry age is much, much better. It gives you that nice beefy flavor, which I'll be doing one hopefully in a few weeks. Well, I'm going to start it this week, and I'm not going to touch it for 14 or 21 days. And then I'm actually going to take one of those steaks and cook it in the Ninja Foodi. So I'm going to take just a flake of this and just put it on there. Now we're going to taste test it. This steak is cooked perfectly for me. It's the ribeye. To me, it's the tenderest cut. But a good ribeye, and especially if you dry age a ribeye, it's fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. It's just going over the YouTube viewer wanted me to use the broil function to cook a steak because she's on the fence about purchasing a Ninja Foodi. The Ninja Foodi can do so much more than steaks. But it's good for the winter time, especially when you can't get outside. Or if you're an apartment dweller. If you're an apartment dweller and you can't have a grill for whatever reason, the Ninja Foodi is really good at cooking a steak indoors. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more Ninja Foodi videos.